We're going to take another look at the 2024 recruiting class, and we're going to shine a spotlight on four-star tight end Max LeBlanc, who signed with the Ohio State Buckeyes. We're going to look at his highlights. We're going to look at his 24/7 Sports player profile page. But before we do all that, you need to click that subscribe button right now, because we're talking about the 2024 recruiting class every single day this off season, and you need to know what your players look like before they hit the field. Click that button. Stop missing out. Here's his 24/7 Sports player profile page. If you're here for just the highlights, fast forward a little bit. You will get there. 6'3.5", 222 pounds, ranked 15th in the class among tight ends, 14th in the composite. We're already signed with Ohio State on National Signing Day. We saw 31 offers. That's a good bit for the tight end position, because that's a position these programs can kind of play money ball a little bit. That's a lot of offers. I consider 20 offers good, 30 great, 40 elite, so he's in that great territory for me. Alabama's up there. We got Arkansas, probably many other Power 5 programs. So we're looking at a good prospect. College football said, hey, we want him. We think he's good. Let's send him an offer. Let's see if we can get him on our team. We do not have a scouting report on him. Helped lead Baylor to 11-2 record as a junior. So there's that. Committed to the Ohio State Buckeyes. Michigan tried to swoop in there, try to get him. Almost 700 yards as a tight end. That's in 2022. No 2023 stats whatsoever. 4-star prospect. Going over to On3. Everybody has him listed as a 4-star. On3 has him ranked 21st, but ESPN has him ranked 12th. Rivals has him ranked 28th. But we're going to look at the highlights, see what he's about. They got him at 6'5", 225, so we got some length there for a tight end. Tennessee, UK, North Carolina. Some good schools looking at him. Penn State. Everybody wanted this guy. That being said, let's take a look at the highlights. Let's see what he's working with. We have 5 minutes and 11 seconds. Let's let him cook. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Here's him catching the ball, getting a field. We're showing some athleticism there. Things are looking good. Next play, we're in the slot. That's good, getting some slot experience. Breaking off some routes a little bit. Good ball skills, good extension. Kind of looks like an Ohio State tight end. Probably because of the colors. Coming out back. He's pretty smooth for a tight end. Not the best route runner in the class, but he's got some footwork that it's kind of smooth. There he is, showing that. Tripped up that DB. Okay, now you're showing me a little bit more. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Maybe I needed a few more plays. But we'll keep it rolling. We'll see what's happening. We're in the slot right now. Sudden breaks. He's very sudden off the breaks. Need cushion. Yeah, he actually is one of the best route runners in the class. He's got good hands. I was wrong with saying that. But a good extension as well. He should be ranked a little higher due to the upside with that. I think one thing that the recruiting sites want to see is blocking, but they want to see a more old school like tight end. But he can block. He can give you some of the traditional stuff like we're seeing right there. But the footwork, the fluidity, the extension of the passing game, that's what's solid with this kid. Very good route runner. Not in the part where he's toe tapping and creating separation. Doesn't need to be, but very sudden with his movement skills and his cell tactics. We're seeing that one of the better route runners in the class. Good hands. He's very sticky there. He's actually very polished. What sets him lower, what I'm trying to figure out compared to some of the other tight ends in that class that's ranked higher than him, because a lot of them are not inliners either. I would say not super flashy, and I think that's not a bad thing. I'm just trying to figure out what On3 and them are looking at. Speed-wise, maybe we'll see something after the catch that shows that off. Maybe there's something there, but for me at the tight end spot, he's fast enough, especially for the college level. We can build from there. I think the technique and the nuances, that's a huge feather in his cap. Pulling, we're moving. I'll say this too. There are some athletically gifted tight ends in the topper part of the rankings. However, historically, we've seen those not pan out. So I don't really overgrade that. I like the nuance here. It's like one of the better route runners in the class. And I can definitely say that. I've watched all the tight ends up to this point in the rankings of the overall for 24/7 Sports. And yeah. Very sudden. This is why I like looking at these live with you instead of like having to study it before we do it. Because I feel like humbling myself during the tape and being genuine just has more appeal to it. It's better content. I flow better with that. Good blocking. Good blocking on that. I think he's a good tight end. I think him going to Ohio State, I can definitely see him. He pairs well with what they try to do at Ohio State. They do like wide receivers who are very nuanced and technical with the route running aspects. Getting downfield, finds a spot. Smart player. Smart player. I got a good grade on him. I think he's underranked. But there's a lot of fodder at the tight end position. I think the fact that he got 30 offers and that we're seeing him run routes downfield is letting us know what college football wants out of their tight ends too. They want guys who can run routes, get open, be an extension of the pass game, and just assist in the blocking. That's what they're saying with this. And we got to adjust for the times. And 24/7 Sports and On3 might need to do that as well. There's a reason why you got so many offers. Tight end's a position where you can moneyball, where you can just, like if you're strong everywhere else, that's a position you can kind of go a little cheaper on. Put a little less assets into. But we got good tight end. We got a good tight end here. One of the better route runners in the class at the tight end position. I know I said that one thing in the beginning, but that's off of 3 plays, and I was seeing some other tendencies there, and then he shut me up after that, which is a good thing. That's something you should do. And again, when I see him in his route running, a little bit different compared to what some people would say, because he's very sudden. He's very sudden with his footwork and cell tactics. He's in and he's out. He ain't messing around with the toe tapping route running. He ain't doing that at the break. He's sudden with that. He's sudden in the seam, breaking it off in there as well. He's quick. He's got a turn. He's got good hands. He's got good extension. He can block in line a little bit, but he's a good extension to the passing game. He gives you good upside in the passing game. He gives you good leverage in the passing game at the tight end spot. Really helps out the offense. There's a lot of upside with him as well. The thing about him is On3 24/7 Sports is a little bit low on him, due to how nuanced he is. There's a lot of upside with him. I can definitely see him being an extension in the passing game and allow him to be productive, which could allow him to climb the depth chart rather quickly. You should see him starting eventually as long as he keeps tapping into his potential. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Make sure to hit that subscribe button on the way out. One, thank you for watching. Catch you on the next video.